What do they call it when you raise your calves like that?
A calf raise.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, one day we'll have 2,000 subscribers to piss off. That day is not today. All right, welcome back, everybody. Another day, another dollar, and it's leg day.
You got $1?
I don't. Hopefully this video earns us $1 at some point in the future.
How many dollars?
We heard the people, and we're back together for another workout here after Christmas, before New Year's, and it's leg day. So
2.0.
2.0. We're going to be doing some safety bar squats today. I'm swapping that out for the pendulum squat that I've been doing the last couple weeks, just to change it up a little bit here and see how I like that. It should be pretty quad dominant, which is what I'm wanting for today's workout. But aside from that, you're going to see some of the typical stuff, some hip abductions, some leg curls that we're always going to start with, and some leg extensions. Maybe we'll have another leg extension max out, but hopefully after these safety bar squats, there's going to be absolutely nothing left in the tank for us to compete on anyways.
Sounds like a plan.
So let's get started. It's kind of warm out today, which is nice. I'm sure these sweatpants will come off at some point soon. This guy's just a thermonuclear reactor. But nothing to it but to do it at this point. Let's go squat.
Is that something your dad taught you?
Yeah. All right, per usual, leg extension, or sorry, leg curls to start with.
Obviously. That's what I was going to say.
Remember the first time I ever did these first? And I was like, that's what? No, that's terrible. It's a terrible idea. And I've literally not done it any other way since. It's my favorite way to warm up on leg day.
See, the only problem with doing leg extensions in a public gym like this is your ass is just hanging out there. There's so many things that could happen. Like you could fart loud and loud into everyone.
Gosh, that would be the worst, wouldn't it? I've seen videos of usually women peeing themselves.
Doing what?
Peeing themselves.
Peeing themselves?
Like
Jesus.
when they squat or deadlift or whatever. It's usually on accident.
Well, usually?
Well, I say that because I remember seeing a video of a woman a couple of years ago who did that, and she was like celebrating it.
What?
She was like, "Look at how much effort I put into this," and it's like, that's disgusting.
Yeah, that's gross.
Foul, actually. I hope you at least wiped it up.
Or at least paid the neckbeard behind you to lick it up.
Like, dude, I've had some pretty bad failures. I've had some really big wins. I've never peed my pants in the gym. Or anywhere, for that matter.
I do know, there was a hack squat once where I was like, hey, I'm done working out for the day. It's a little bit of an oopsie.
Not in this gym.
What are you going to do, stop me?
I guess not. That's why I have a simple green and a mop.
What, because you shit yourself in here?
No, in case you do.
Well, last time, it was bad. There were some farts going around. Getting out of that thing is always interesting.
Yeah, it's a fun little exercise.
Yeah.
Like, you feel stable, but not at the same time.
Yeah.
Drink from my sippy cup. I wonder if they sell like adult-sized sippy cups.
I mean, they make adult diapers. They got to make adult sippy cups.
Yeah, there's people into that thing too, right? Acting like, there's a name for it. Like pretending to be a baby.
Nice job.
Yeah,
How many am I doing on these?
8 to 10.
8 to 10? Yeah.
That's 70 pounds, so it's already getting warm in here.
One more.
Yep.
Not quite all the way up, but...
Good. Whew. Yeah, so I'm interested to see how you do with the safety squat bar today instead of a regular squat bar.
What's a safety squat bar? Is that the one with the handles?
Curvy one, yeah. It should be...
So it lowers center of gravity, right?
And forward.
Forward?
So it's going to be a lot more reminiscent of like a goblet squat or a front squat.
Those are both things that I've done before.
Yes, I'm sure. You've probably done a goblet squat before. You hold the dumbbell right here, you squat down with it.
They call them sumo squats, I think, is what.
It's not going to necessarily change the way your legs need to move. It's just going to change where the weight goes.
Yeah.
And it's not a tool that's going to help somebody who has poor hamstring mobility, but it does help individuals who have that shoulder mobility and impingements, like getting their hands behind the bar. But I'm just interested to see how it changes your overall biomechanics once you actually do this versus that squat bar last week.
Well, as you know, I'm known for my flexibility, so anything that deals with changing how my body works, it's definitely going to look really good on camera. One more. Yeah. Good job.
My goodness.
We just get like an over or a dub over is. Oh, your little leg's tired.
Oh, baby, tired?
Yeah, well, baby, from all your hard work today. Oh. It's weird, like I'm feeling it on my ankle because I tense my foot up when I'm lifting.
Yeah.
It's like the wrong spot. Like my calves are clearly getting the workout, but
I can literally
it's
see
like
your calf flexing
yeah.
when you do it.
Yeah, my ankle's
weird.
like, oh, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
You're not even doing anything.
You should stop flexing your ankle so much.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
even notice you were doing it.
I don't either until I get out and I'm like, oh, by the way,
Yeah.
your ankle feels weird. Oh my gosh, no, those are so much cooler. I'm buying a pair.
You like
They
them?
look much better in person.
Yeah. I'm pretty pleased with them.
Oh fuck, they look nice.
Yeah.
Here, make sure we get on camera while I fondle your legs so I can feel them.
Okay, last one.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, they're nice.
Do you guys see his ass? Look at the iridescence. That's almost chatoyancy. It's a word that anyone can look up. One more?
No, that's... Fuck. Oh, man.
Shall we?
Get it. Last set. Oh, man. Hey, you do flex your ankles. It's weird.
Say what?
You do flex your ankles. It's
Yeah.
weird.
I'm not trying. One more.
Good.
So how many drunk people did you have to deal with at your family Christmas? Yeah, we do white elephant with like 20 people, and it just got to be chaos. My grandma, the oldest person there, she got her gift stolen 3 times. Everybody was like, let's make grandma walk up 20 feet to go get another present. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we don't do a white elephant with my family anymore. We just do it with the kids, which I am not a part of anymore. But 2 of my nieces got Polaroids. I don't know who got it for them. I don't know if they got extra film, but if they did, I don't know why the hell they gave it all to them in one night. They used literally every single photo that they could take
in one day.
in like 10 minutes. Like,
of course.
It was gone. And I was like, well, it would have been a cool thing to document the weekend, but
Sure.
And then one of my nieces thought you could take the photos and put them back inside the camera.
Yeah, of course.
So she opened it up, the oldest one. She's really smart, but I was like, no, Maya, it doesn't work that way. Like,
Yeah.
You can't like put them back in. She's like, well, that's really dumb.
Yeah.
That's why
Technology.
That's why we don't really use this kind of stuff
Yeah.
anymore.
Did that ruin the film?
No.
No.
No, she just didn't understand. Like, she put it back in there.
Okay,
It was
yeah.
fine. It has like a flap that opened.
Okay,
And you would put it in. And then so she opened the flap. She knew she had to do that. And then she literally like placed it back in there, like on top of the cartridge.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, that's not going to work. And she's like, how do you know? And I'm like, okay, go ahead and try. And nothing happened because it was empty. And then she goes, huh. I'm like, yeah, imagine that. All right,
I'm definitely wearing these wrong, so I'm going to redo this in the background while you're doing yours.
This is only 30 pounds, so
You're 30
you're not going to be pulling any crazy weights here. We're just bringing them in. Oh,
yeah.
I forgot to weight. I was like, that feels light. All right,
Oh,
come
yeah,
on.
that
This is a gym
extra-
vlog. Are we actually working out or what?
Call this one 2 Men Test the Bounds of Science. Do we call these Kegel exercises, or is that...
Oh, wow. Oh, this one's bad.
So is this your inner ball muscle that we're working out? Is that
Yeah.
inner ball?
Oh.
Yeah, it's good. This is definitely going to look really good on the camera. How'd these guys end up on Epstein's list? Well, just wait.
Well, they weren't there originally, I'll tell you that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a thing.
So when I bring it in, I find that holding it there for a second and then letting it go, it just gives me the biggest bang for my buck.
Yeah. It's kind of like we had that conversation like last week, like a really in-depth one.
Yeah.
And then we just stopped doing it for like the first exercise here. It's my bad. How many am I doing? I don't even know what I'm
12.
on. Hopefully you guys know that I'm either on 8 or 9. We're going to go 9. You know the best part is I lose count all the time.
Yeah.
So people that start paying attention whenever I work out will know that I am never right.
They're going to feel better about you.
Yeah.
Like knowing you're around, they're like,
Yeah.
oh, they let him lift.
This guy,
Nice.
can't make a schedule, can't fucking count. He can do it. Anyone
Somehow he
can.
has some kind of a routine.
Yeah.
My favorite comment from, I don't even remember who said it about the last podcast was, I couldn't stop dying over the fact that Austin was like, oh, you want me to talk about routine? The guy who doesn't have a routine?
Yeah. Well, that was Adam, I think, that said that.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be able to hear this because he's not on it.
No. Good.
For those of you that don't have legs, you can skip this one.
The whole video.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If you've made it past leg extensions to this video,
We're not ableists. We're enableists.
you can watch this one in podcast form.
I think it was Michael Jordan who said, you can do anything you set your mind to. Or maybe it was Abe Lincoln.
You know the thing is, I'm sure he said that at some point. And Mary said, it's all in your head. She's like, no, literally, the bullet is in your head. It's a Lincoln assassination joke for those of you that are not up to date on your history.
We're really going to be pushing the boundaries of YouTube censorship. like when we get our first, like when we become monetized, we're going to be able to give a crash course in what you can and cannot say on YouTube. You're like, trust us.
We know.
Our lawyers have said we can tell you all of this, but there was a lot we couldn't tell you either. So if you read between the lines, literally, it's in white font.
Look, apparently, Lincoln assassination, off the list. You can't say it. What they don't tell you was Lincoln was a Republican. Look it up.
Man, my left side is so much, like, tighter. That's weird.
You're probably not stretching that ball quite as much.
Yeah, I gotta do somewhere, like, just one leg raises. Try controlling that descent some more.
Yeah.
Don't just let it pull your leg out. Kind of find where, like, that leg ends if you let it go all the way out, and then stop it just short of that. That's better.
For those of you following at home, I have lost count again.
Yeah, I can tell. You're on, like, 23.
He
1007!
He just never stopped.
What
Some
happened-
say he's still there to this day.
What happened to Austin? Well, his left leg exploded from... He only worked his hip adductors.
He has the strongest left leg in the world. Other muscles atrophied.
Yeah.
They're gone.
He was worried about his left hip adductor atrophying, so he's permanently attached to a cable pulley system.
You know that there's a guy in India that, like, he had his hand raised forever and it's, like, locked there now? You know what I'm talking about?
I've heard about that.
It's like the same thing.
Yeah. Except one's, well, actually, I don't know how it happened to that guy. I was going to say one's incompetence.
Well, that guy chose to, and then his arm literally just got stuck there and he's
Can you
left it.
imagine that? Like, how, like, I don't think I could, why, I have so many questions. Like, why, number one. And number two, like, at what point did he stop feeling it? Because
it was pretty quick after he did it that it started, like, dying.
Okay, yeah, I feel like that's relative. So, like, are we talking days, weeks, months? Because
I think it'd be a few days it'd go numb, and then after a few weeks it'd start dying.
you think
Yeah,
numb?
yeah.
I guess. You know, sometimes when I sleep on my arm weird, I'm like, oh, it's falling off. This is it.
But like you
Call
got
paramedics and
have
they-
you done anything to the point where it goes pins and needles and then stayed in that position?
Well, sometimes I do, and then in my head I'm like, I should really move because they're gonna have to amputate this if I don't. Didn't you do the other side already?
Yeah, I'm taking it off.
Oh, I thought you were putting it back on. I was
No.
like, you're just really struggling.
No,
with
I'm
it.
just really dumb, okay? You know the guy that can't count to 12? He knows 3 things in this world. How to use Excel, and nothing else. That's all 3 of them.
Can't even count to 3. Poor guy.
So, what sport does this exercise help you in? What are we prepping for with this one?
Well,
Wrestling. It's for headlocks.
yeah.
It's for that Russian basketball game that you were talking about the other day.
Oh, no, it was like, I actually don't know what the name of it is, but it's like, I would just call it Russian rugby basketball.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what else you would actually call that. But and then it also was like wrestling and just cage fighting too, without the cage. Full contact, no dribbling basketball.
I mean, I think really you could just say full contact basketball. Like
but that seems like it's like you're really not selling it.
Sure.
You're really not giving it the credit it deserves. It's full contact with fists.
I
In your face.
My favorite thing is I saw it like in passing before you guys were talking about it the other day. And it's like, oh, these guys are playing basketball. And he's like, oh, that is a massive travel. Oh, that guy just suplexed him. What is happening? It goes from 0 to 100 real quick. It should also be noted they are the worst at shooting baskets of all time.
Yeah, well, that's clearly not the primary goal.
Yeah. Not the motivator.
I feel like it's more of an endurance sport.
Yeah.
And not a cardiovascular endurance either.
Man figures out carabiner after 12 tries.
Try keeping your outer hip stable. You're moving it. Yep, there you go. That's better. So you'd asked what these are good for. I didn't really get the answer because we moved on to Russian basketball, rugby,
Yeah.
dodgeball. Your hip adductors are really vitally important in stabilizing in some of the bigger compound movements we do, like squats and deadlifts, namely. But they're also just for like a general mobility standpoint, like being able to lift your knees up and out to the side. That's where those muscles come in handy. But from a general lifting standpoint, these are going to benefit you the most in your squats and in your deadlifts, especially when you're in the hole, like deep into both of those. That's where you're going to feel this muscle working the most. In a commercial gym, you'll most often see this set up as a sort of seated machine where you're either, your feet are on like a plate and there's pads next to your knees and you're essentially squeezing your knees in or out. There's an adduction machine and an abduction machine. Out would be abduction with an AB. Adduction is what we're doing, where you're bringing the leg in. And they're effectively working the same set of muscles in different manners. They're both very important. It's a little bit harder to do abduction in a home gym. You'd have to basically stand away from it and have the cable come across your leg. But I think in that what would happen is you would run the cable across your shins, which would hurt like hell. So you'd have to take a step back a little bit, and then you're off balance.
You're off your center there.
So if you wanted to do that, one thing you could do is, and I've done this before, is I just take a band and I wrap it around my knees. You get these little short bands. You can wrap them around your knees, like so. And then you can literally work the same muscle group with a band.
Yeah.
Great little exercise. I did this a lot. That exact exercise actually, when I first got my home gym, because I just didn't have a lot of exercises to do for my legs. It took a long time to build up any kind of equipment or repertoire to do a variety of leg movements.
Yeah, and I mean, you really still don't have a lot of equipment.
No, I don't. Not at all. I've said this before. There's people with a lot more than me, but I'm very lucky to have what I have, and I'm very grateful for it. All right, time for squats.
Yeah, and for those of you following at home, remember it's parentheses, abduction, multiplication, division, and then you go from there. So you said these are safety squats.
Safety bar
That's what we're
squats,
doing? Okay. Now, why these versus regular squats?
I just like to change it up from time to time.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah.
So these are going to be a more quad dominant movement than a regular squat is. It's going to push the weight forward. You'll see that when you're under it and you have the sitting on your shoulders here, this literally is pushing the weight forward here. It's
Yeah, I see
angled
that.
forward. So it's going to bring that center of balance forward. It's going to be more quad dominant, and it's just a good way to change it up. You're still working the hamstrings, you're still working everything there, but you just change up the movement just a little bit to keep things fresh and interesting. You know, they say by having a powerful squat, it starts with your ankles.
What's that? Oh, that's my toe ring. It adds about 0.2 ounces.
My toe ring.
Yeah,
it's engraved with my best friend's name. Oh, does she have one? He does not, sir.
Yeah.
How dare you?
He actually has a nipple ring that matches.
Yes. It's a lock and a key.
Forged out of solid lead.
Excuse me. This is titanium. That little pinky ring weighs 7 ounces.
I'm just imagining, like, you know the people that get in street fights that, like, take off all their clothes, like that meme?
Yeah.
Same guy, but he takes his toe ring off.
Hold
What's
on
that
a second.
for? I'm a
Hold on.
kickboxer.
I want it to be a fair fight. Yeah.
It's like a...
I'm a kickboxer. I want it to be a fair fight.
It's like the Blue-Eyed Samurai. She's got all her weights on her wrists and ankles. Same thing, but it's a toe ring. Oh, I definitely can get that low. And then we're going to cut to me saying, actually, no, we won't. Is this the same weight as a normal bar?
No.
I was going to say, it feels lighter.
No, it's heavier.
It's heavier?
It's 60 pounds, I think.
Okay. All right, let's get down.
So I want you to pull that bar into your chest. Don't push it up. There you go. You're definitely lower than you were the first time you squatted in here, so that's good.
It's really light. I feel like I could do more weight than this.
I bet you can. Thanks.
You think George Washington put a safety vest on before he crossed the Delaware?
I mean, if you're being really honest.
Cut that.
We're gonna die anyway, right?
We're being really honest.
We're being really honest?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, come on, tell me I'm wrong.
How did we get demonetized by YouTube before we got monetized?
These guys, you gotta kick them off. You gotta kick them off right here. You can't give them a platform. Next up, we're gonna be on like InfoWars Network. What's controversial? Oh, nothing. We have a gym channel. You're on InfoWars? Yeah, no, I know it's weird.
Yeah. But tell me, like, okay, audience, tell me it wouldn't be fun to interview Alex Jones while fucking doing squats with him.
Didn't he work out with Joe Rogan when he was there last time?
Did he? Dude, I don't keep up on any of that stuff.
I feel like I saw a post about that on some gym subreddit.
It just feels weird getting in here.
Yeah, it's different. You've never done that before.
Okay. Once we're in, it's okay. You know when you take like 4 days off of working out at all? It's like, how long was that?
You know, I talked about this on Monday or Tuesday, on the Monday or Tuesday vlog from earlier, so a couple days ago, how I only took effectively 2 days off, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
I got a workout in on Friday before we left. We got back, and it was later in the afternoon, and I was pretty confident I was going to work out when I got home, but we were just exhausted from the weekend. We didn't get a lot of sleep, and the drive was just long there and back this time, which really sucked. So usually it's only long like one way. This time it was both ways, which just blew. So I didn't work out for 2 days, and on the vlog I said something to the effect of like, it was so apparent to me so quickly how much I rely on those workouts.
25 or 35?
25. To keep me centered and to keep me like sane.
Yeah.
Because it was immediately apparent to me how much I actually need that stability of routine.
Yeah, I'm really big into routine too.
Yeah, I know you are. All right, let's see if we did this here.
No, it did feel weird. Just yesterday when we got home, it's like we were all tired. And it was like, I wanted to do legs yesterday, but it was not going to happen. told Rachel, I was like, oh, I want to do it. It got closer to being that time. It was like after I made dinner and everything, it was already 8 o'clock. It's like, I can't do it now. Just exhausted. Let's see how we do with that. I might not get through 10. So how much is this? This is 135, 185?
No, it's like 150, it's 200 pounds.
We'll try. We'll see how bad it goes. Yeah, I don't like getting in. Once I'm in.
Yeah, it's weird.
Is it up? There we go. Now let's come down.
Okay.
Yeah. Whew.
Yeah?
One more. Yep, that's good.
Good.
That's at least 100 pounds.
What is this? 150, 240.
It's like how much I weigh.
Let's see if I can squat you 10 times.
We'll get there for me.
Yeah.
Nice job. Nice job. We're gonna do a 10 and a 5. I'm not to 240 yet, but soon. We're also always doing like new shit that I'm not used to.
Yeah, I know. No, there is some benefit to staying consistent. I certainly talked about this on a vlog a while back now. You know, the first time you do an exercise, just trying to figure out what the fuck to do. And that second time, third time, you're gonna get that form down, you're gonna be confident, and that weight could go up 50 to 100 pounds.
Yeah.
And you didn't get any stronger. You just got more comfortable, confident, and you figured out how to make it work for you.
Well, I do like that about the Nippert is that you've got 2 workouts every week, which, you know, I'm only doing really 4 days a week, so I'm not quite doing 2 a week, but you have 2 that you're rotating through for each body part, you know, your upper, your lower, and your back. You have consistency between those, but you're also doing different things every other time.
Yeah.
So you're getting some workout change in there as well.
Yep.
Two more.
Yep. Come on. There it is.
Yeah, I definitely feel it more in the quads than the other type of squats.
Good. Throw
What you went on there?
another 45 on top of
With
that.
with the 10 and the 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
And another 10.
You think we could sell fake gym equipment that's made out of plastic?
They definitely do it for kids.
Well, I'm just saying, like, get a full set like this,
Yeah.
injection molded plastic, and just say it's just for show only.
Oh, these are plastic plates.
But I'm saying, like, the rack.
Oh.
You sell a full rack.
Weight capacity of 20 pounds.
Don't have in rooms over 80 degrees.
Yeah.
How much we got here?
A lot.
Okay.
I don't know.
You want me to spot so you don't fall forward? Good job.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Nice job. Good job. Go sit down. Act like you're not about to pass out.
Yeah. I think I saw Harambe. Pretty sure that was Harambe. I think we still got one more.
I gotta do another one of these?
Yeah, one more.
Well, let's do the same for me then.
Okay.
I'm not crazy yet. Honestly, I'm getting better with the squat bar, like the free weight, but I'm still not as comfortable with it.
Yeah.
It's like the balance once I get low. That's where I struggle the most, I think.
Your balance when you're low?
Yeah, like when I'm down there, I feel like I'm back and forth.
Yeah, you're finding your center of gravity.
Yeah, yeah. Jeez.
Yep, come on. Come on. Yep.
Two more.
Yep.
One more.
Good. Good job.
I think when they do Olympic weightlifting, I should be the one that does it against them, so they know how strong they really are.
I'm actually a very firm believer that what the Olympics are missing is a control group.
Yeah.
A completely average person who competes in the exact same event,
Yeah.
but as an average person. I want to see the 100-yard dash with a regular guy from Baltimore. I want to see shot put with some guy from Oregon. Like, I want to see a non-Canadian play hockey.
Yeah.
Like,
who's
and
that?
win.
Oh, that's Earl Davis from Baltimore. He's a butcher.
Yeah. And he actually plays league football. If you can't believe it, yeah.
He's also on the company softball team. The whole butcher shop gets together.
He must love curling or hockey. Never played it. Never what? Actually, he had literally never ice skated before. Actually, this morning he was out there with one of those tripod holders for those ice skaters for the kids. You know, they look like a little penguin ice skating in front of them. Yeah.
I want him to get checked into the wall first thing. What happened to Earl? Concussion, first game.
Well, I mean, honestly, that would be just so much more entertaining to have like a benchmark, like all the 400-meter sprinters finish, and then 30 seconds later, a regular guy.
Yeah, it would also stop though all the conversations of people like, I could do that.
Yeah.
Like, no, the fuck you couldn't, Dave.
No, you couldn't.
Sit down.
Okay. Last set, same weight. Then some loud and angry. You know, I'm gonna have to dub over these sounds.
Yeah.
And I've already decided that like it's gonna be something really flowery is probably what I'm gonna type.
I'll tell you what, you turn it on and then I'll make the overdub for you while you're doing it. I'll have the beat drop and everything. Yeah. Got you.
What is this even? 150, 240, 60, 70, 290? No way. 180 plus 60. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I'm really outdoing myself today. Oh well. Anyway, let's just lift it. It's heavy. That's how much it weighs.
Sounds like someone fucking a weed whacker. You know those people that like fuck their car exhausts? That's where this song came from. Tom Stockton still uses his F-150 every day. Lubes up the tailpipe. Yep, that's it. Up. There you go. Whew. Go sit down.
Yeah, remember how I said I like the back off challenge I did with squats?
Yeah.
I don't like it anymore.
Yeah.
Woo, boy!
Alright. So I gotta do like 10 of these is what they tell me. I'll make them look just as hard as BJ's though, I promise.
Yeah, really sell it. Pass it out. Let's make some YouTube drama.
Whew. There's 5. There's 5 out.
Come on.
One deep one, one really deep one.
Your wife wants you to lower than that.
Oh, slightly lightheaded.
Yeah. Come on. There you go.
Oh, I can do more too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
More weight or more reps?
I can do more weight. I'm just gonna take a quick breather.
We'll be back.
We'll be good.
And while I get set up for this, it's my wife and I's anniversary.
What?
4 years married.
I wouldn't know because I wasn't invited.
Nobody was invited.
Yeah.
I mean, I was literally not invited to your wedding.
Well, to be fair, I'm glad.
So anyway, it's our anniversary, our 4-year anniversary, which I think I read online is the creatine anniversary.
Oh, that's nice.
Which is why I consumed an entire pound of creatine right before this. Just for you, honey. Yeah, a whole pound of creatine. They say love comes in quantities and mass. And I say no, it comes in kilograms.
What's wrong with BJ? He came dust. It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah. He became so dehydrated.
That
he shriveled up
from all the creatine. Wow.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any other channels that do quite as good a job on leg extensions?
No. In fact, I'm saying that at our gym, we're gonna have a camera in the rafters that is just on quads of your leg extensions.
Sure.
And it'll be like a live feed, like in a zoo, where you're just like, look, see the lion, see the monkey? You're like, no, look at that guy's quads. That's what we'll do.
Is that guy wearing pants?
Yeah, they're nude. All right, real story. One time I was in the gym, and there was a girl wearing nude leggings.
What a terrible idea.
And I didn't know. And I was 1,000%, well, because from a distance, you definitely can't tell.
Yeah.
But when I got up close, I was like, oh, those are leggings.
How many are we doing on these? 12?
Yeah, I go 12, 15. Make them hurt.
Yeah, nude leggings is a bold choice.
It was an interesting one, let me tell you. Yeah, I can't say that like our gym will have a certain dress code.
You also think you can have a chair next to the leg extensions just for a therapist?
I want a chair, but I want it to be like a big comfy leather chair on wheels. My only criteria is this. I don't care about color. I don't even care if it's real leather. It has to come from the side of the road.
So you don't know what's in that leather?
Yeah, no, I don't want to know. I just want to know that it's been comfortable before.
I'm okay with that as long as it's one that doesn't have a back. I want the circular stool. So I want people rolling around in it to help out with motivation. So like you're here, I want some guy to roll up on you. Why would you do that?
I don't know. It was gonna be really funny when you said backless chair. It was a good joke, all right?
You know what? Why don't we run our ideas again back and forth before we put them out to the world? All right.
There's no script for this.
We actually had a paper list of all the bad jokes that we were going to tell today. Abraham Lincoln assassination, check. Cross that one off the list. All right. Is this always loose like that?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's too much for you. I am thinking about getting that seatbelt for this thing finally. Come on.
One more.
Last one. So, we're going to do myo reps on these again, and if you recall,
I don't.
we're going to finish the set with whatever we got, give it 3 to 4 seconds, crank out as many more as we can.
Yeah, I do the same move during sex. I just extend my legs, give it a few pumps, and stop, and then repeat until we're finished.
All right, back off down to like sentence is good, yeah. It's good. Wow. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit.
You got it. One more set at least.
I know. Oh my god.
Yeah? Yeah?
Okay, here we go. Come on. Oh shit. I'm not able to stand up.
Yeah, you will. Gym owner, now paraplegic.
Yeah. Walks like a peg leg. Okay. There you go. Push, 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 push. Push, push, push. Good. One more. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Yep. Come on.
Oh yeah, one more.
Yep, yep. Oh, you got one more. You got one more. You got one more.
Nope, nope, nope.
All
This
right.
leg's cramping.
There it goes.
Oh.
That's a leg
Oh.
day. Oh, but we still have calf raises. You look great in the natural light. Like you don't look washed out and pasty even more than you normally do.
What do they call it when you raise your calves like that?
A calf raise.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Never known someone to be too tall for a fucking calf raise. I guess
Yeah,
that's the
long
thing.
legs.
Whew. All right, 140 was too much. I went down to 120. I want to get a little bit more there, and I felt like my ROM wasn't right where I wanted it. So
For all the people that don't know, what is ROM again?
range of motion.
Yeah, see? We all knew that, but it's just good when you say it.
Whew. 2 more.
It's my right leg. That's the one that's weaker. Like, am I anywhere close to failure? Absolutely not. But your leg's just like, just a reminder, I'm not as strong as the other one.
Well, we're not old, but we're not young, and it's really important for us to pay attention to those things at our age. It's not a matter of like we can't recover,
Yeah.
but a lot of guys, especially our age, they forget like we really are not 18 or 21 anymore.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel that big of a difference, and personally, I don't believe it actually has to be that big of a difference. But if you don't start to take care of yourself, the effects will wear on you much faster than somebody who sees or realizes, oh no, this is a problem, something I know is a problem, or something I need to rehabilitate, take care of, back off from, whatever, and just tries to force their way through it.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like a lot, but 10 years makes a lot of difference in terms of our ability to recover and rehabilitate muscles and joints and ligaments.
I mean, it's kind of like Dr. Oz says, if you're not getting your prostate checked twice a year,
Orally. If you're not getting your prostate orally examined twice a year,
if someone's not tongue punching your fart box twice a year, are you even married?
look, the Zoomers are into some weird stuff, but I am not one to judge. Nothing a rusty trombone can't fix. That's what I always say. It's a massager, and I got that like thing in my back again. This is like, ooh, one of the best like self-massaging and warm-up tools.
You think you could edit the tool out and still get your hand motions that you're making while you're doing this? You
Just,
look like you're fucking
just
jacking
zoom in
off.
on my hands right now.
Ugh.
There, go for it. Give it a shot. Give it a ride.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My wife loved it when she was pregnant, especially on her feet. She didn't have like really bad feet during pregnancy, but when sometimes she would get like the bottom of her feet would hurt,
Yeah.
and she would use the balls in the middle, the big one,
Yeah.
or those small ones on the other end. Were great.
Come apart too.
Yeah, I think it was just for shipping, really.
Oh, gotcha. Looks like a. I can't remember. Everybody's saying the deadliest weapon. It looks like one of those African throwing axes.
Oh. The one that's like a S?
Yeah. I don't remember what it's called though.
Are they actually, like, were those actually used in wartime, or were those like...
No, I don't think so.
Were those just for show?
I think they were one of those like, hey, look at this cool shaped thing I own. They're like a fidget spinner.
With a blade.
Yeah, with a blade.
Name something that goes better than gym music and orgasms.